My mom and dad did network marketing for years and years and years. And I used to tease them because it was the network marketing of the month club. Every month they'd come over to the house, disrupt Sunday dinner, and you got to get in this one. This one is the best one. You're going to be a millionaire. And I'm like, oh no, not again. My kids were like, don't invite Grandma and Grandpa because we don't want them to disturb our dinner tonight. You know, it was kind of not pretty sometimes because, and I would say, all right, just sign me up just so they could have their person. But I never did anything with it, you know, because you got to have that one person in there, you know. So if you see my name on other programs, I never did anything with it. It's just there. Well, I met a guy on the internet through a friend who did network marketing, and he was a six-figure network marketing, and he tried to get me into different things, and I'm like, how do you do it? You know, just tell me some tips and all that. He goes, well, Debbie, you can do it one day. And I said, no, because I watched my mom and dad, and I hate it. I think it's the dumbest thing out there. I really did. In fact, I used to not like it so bad that I used to say, why don't you just go to Wendover, it's like Vegas, and bet on red. You'll make more money. Whatever your auto ship is, go put that in a slot machine. You'll make more money. You know, that's how much I did not like it. And Mark would talk to me, and we'd have some really conversations. And I was an assistant manager at Walmart, and I really didn't like it because you work a lot of hours. They have you not spend time with your family. My husband drives truck, and it seemed like our schedules were absolutely opposite. He'd get home at 8 o'clock in the morning as I'm going out the door, and he'd have to leave at 6 o'clock, and I wouldn't see him, and I'm like, I need a change in my life because I love my husband, I love my family. And this isn't what I wanted to do. And Mark, one day, we got into this and he says, you know what, it's time I pray for you. And he says, I'm going to have my congregation pray for you. And he prayed. 2 days later, I got a phone call from Sue Pearson and Mark Wilson. Debbie, we got the right company for you. Not network marketing. I'm not going to do it. And they're like, no, just listen. It's groceries. You can do it. Don't you think out there in Salt Lake City, the people out there with their large families, don't you think they need groceries? Okay. Well, my daughter has a blog that teaches people how to get their groceries cheap with couponing and stuff. It's a national blog. So that's the first thing I thought of. Well, if I can get her to put it on her blog, then I'll be home free and I won't have to go tell anybody about this. I'll be fine. So I said, okay, sign me up. And then I went and told my mom and dad about it, asked them to join. They said, no, we don't want to do it. I'm like, what? I joined all your stupid things. No, they wouldn't join it. Sue Pearson called me back and she says, Debbie, I thought you were going to do good in this. I said, well, nobody will listen to me. And she says, I thought your daughter was going to do this. And I said, no, she won't put it on there. She won't have anything to do with it. And so she called me back again and she says, Debbie, you need to think about it and let's get this thing going. And this was when it was brand new. She says, Debbie, I know you can get this program going because you have the willpower to do it. So I thought about it. I went after the guy that gets my parents into everything. I went after him, and small world, found out today, he knows Charlie. They used to do these network marketings together. But anyway, so I went after him, and I didn't know how to tell him about the program, and so I had Sue Pearson. I did the three-way, went up to his house, had Sue Pearson talk to him. He says, oh, I'll think about it. He went to Sam's Club. It was so full of people. He came back and he goes, I got to get in today. That was a Saturday. By Monday night, he had probably signed up 25, 30 people in that. But he was so nice and so kind that he gave away almost everybody he signed up. He'd bring somebody in and put 2 people under them, and bring somebody else in and put 2 people under them, and he helped them all because he says, this is such a good thing, we just all have to have a good start. Well, then Sue Pearson called me up. She says, Debbie, you're doing great. The company's growing. This is awesome. He's made this company grow, but you need another person. So I asked my mom. My mom didn't sign up. She signed up under Dean, the same guy that signed up. She wanted to be the first person under Dean for the first time because she was always at the bottom of his list. So anyway, that's fine. Bless her heart. I've helped her. She has cycled 5 times. And this is the first time she has ever made money in network marketing. She's 86 years old. And when she got that first check, you would have thought Ed McMahon himself got that check. She was jumping up and down and just really excited. And she protected that Walmart card. Nobody's going to touch my Walmart card. Spend it. It works. So anyway, so I prayed once again, please help me. I don't know how to find anybody. I don't know how to do this business, but I am bound determined to change my life. I'm bound determined to get out of Walmart. Went to Costco. Yes, I am the person. Went to Costco. Saw this beautiful lady loading her groceries. Asked her if she was interested in getting her gas and groceries for free. And she said, yeah, I'm interested. Because she was a networker and she believes in the power of network marketing. So I got her on the phone for a 3-way. She signed up. She's the person that signed up Pete Coenco. And of course that really got this business going too. And my other person, Dean, is the person that signed up Rob Acevedo. And so right where I am, I'm a double diamond. I have 2 personal platinums, which both have diamonds. And as soon as Dean cycles 2 more times, I will be the first person in the company to reach vice president. Wow. I've grown this company more with just those 2, believe me. And I'm telling you, if I can do it, anyone can do it. You just don't be afraid to ask people, because you don't know when you're going to meet that Susan in a parking lot. You don't know who it is. If you can make eye contact to them, go for it. I tell people they're victims. You know, don't come to my house selling anything. You will be into MPB. I will not buy anything you're selling, but you will be into MPB. I guarantee it. Don't come to fix my cable TV. You'll be into MPB. Because, you know, I just believe in it. And just a couple things. When I went to Nashville to the convention, on the way home from the convention, I had the Lord speak to me saying it's time to resign. I walked into Walmart and I have quit Walmart. I know. It's mind-boggling if you stop. If you're doing this, don't give up on it, because a year from now, it was just, I've given this 1 year and I'm to the double diamond level. You can do it. You really can. Just, I used to have a saying inside of me, I have to talk to 2 people every day, no matter what. And I would make sure that I would talk to 2 people every day, because I didn't know how to do it. I didn't have that big list of 1,000 people from the past businesses. I didn't have any of that stuff. And I just tell everybody, talk to 2 a day, find a way. Just find a way to talk to 2 people every day. If it's I love gas stations because they're right there at sticker shock. Right there, they're filling that gas up and they're looking like, you get your gas for free. Yeah, it's a really good captive audience and they can't run away from you. But I find, and some Saturdays I'll just go from gas stations, put in $5 and then go to the next gas station. And my other favorite place to go is to go test drive cars, because they are absolutely hungry, and you say, yeah, the income I'm getting from this, I'm going to buy this Lincoln. Oh, really? You know what? My mom used to do stuff like that. I'm going to look at them. You know. So there are lots of ways. You don't have to have that big list of network marketers because this is for the everyday person. Anyway, thank you. And when I come to Tennessee, I'm coming back in August. But anyway, any questions, anything, I'm here to help you. Okay?